Hey guys, Coach Chode here from Metalhead Fitness in Australia. Just having a bit of a chill out. It's Friday here, so I'm just doing a bit of YouTube stuff. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram on Metalhead Fitness Oz. Obviously this is for Times from Thorns, but it's sort of like mixed. So I don't know if I was changing it to Metalhead Incorporated or what. But anyway, it's fitness, music. Pretty much it's fitness and music and a few random things. I don't really care. I've got a heaps of things. I've got a modelling page too, World Medal Models. Most of it's on Instagram and Facebook, but Facebook I don't really utilise it. I use it for marketing the bands and whatever, but yeah, apart from that, it's not too bad. Anyway, just doing a bit of a check-in. Just having a bit of a morning caffeine hit with water. But yeah, so when it comes to, I didn't bring the dumbbells, but with this one, how to do a good dumbbell curl. Which I will do because there's a long head and a short head of your muscles, and then you've got your tricep. So your tricep actually makes up most of your muscles and your width of your arm, which I use a lot. I do a lot of tricep workouts, and I'm utilising a whole heap of different techniques at the moment, not your standard stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to post a few of them. One of the tricks that I do, so your standard bicep, usually just and pull it like that. What I do is reverse grip, like a reverse turn, so you hold it like this and pull it up. And if you do it like that, you can actually feel that your bicep tips actually pulls up. I'll do it on this side, so this is how that's a hammer curl. Just same concept. I just use this as a weight, so same concept. So when you go like this, there's a hammer curl. It's working the long head. But if you actually do a twist like this, so have it hold the dumbbell like that and pull it up like this, it actually builds the peak of your muscle a lot better. So you just got to picture it as a dumbbell. I'm actually having a vape, so I'm a fitness trainer with that likes vaping. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I copped that all for years. But this year I'm going on I've been bulking for 2 years. So this year I'm doing a bit of a scientific experiment. So I'm going to do a whole cut for the rest of this year and then bulk again next year. So I don't believe in diet, but it's just eliminating sugars really for a year. So for the last 2 years I just pretty much just bulked. So I was down, I think I started about 85 and I've bulked up now to about 100. And now I want to get back down to 90 kilos or something, maybe 88, 85. I don't know, I'll probably drop at about 90. So there's a few different, with bodybuilding, there's a few different weight classes, super lightweight, featherweight, middleweight, super heavyweight. So super heavyweight's 100 kilo plus. That's a different weight class. That's sort of like what the weight class I'm in at the moment. But I want to drop down just to heavyweight, which is 90 kilos, which is about 90 kilos. So always just check what sort of weight division you want to go in for competition. I don't particularly want to compete. I just like lifting weights and I do it for stress relief and things like that. So it's not too bad. Sorry about the crap in the background. It's just some nonsense I'm listening to on YouTube at the moment. But one of the main things is muscle-mind connection. Do that. I don't get too much into it, but a bit of a good tip for I do actually this year I have been is just to focus on it. So if you're doing your tricep overhead extensions, just sort of like look at it in the mirror when you're at the gym, and just sort of like focus on that muscle moving and down, and just really concentrate. It gives you. It's really, I find it medicinal, sort of like meditation sort of way. I do some really cool exercises on cable, so I really utilise a lot of cable work now because of my age and stuff like that. I've got a few goals, but I'll try and post a few things over the next year of how to do your standard stuff and a few of mine. My Metalhead fitness training, I call it Neo training as well. I've got a Neo training system that I do. I utilise, the people I train, it's pretty much very short, 15 to 20 second rest with deca sets, compound sets, supersets, blah, 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 blah. And for a couple of months, I run them at about 25 reps plus for five sets per exercise, per muscle group. And that seems to give a lot of results. So it works for both building muscle, losing fat, and at the same time, and it's sort of like mixing cardio with weightlifting, which is pretty cool. The beginning, when you first start out, it is extremely hard for beginners, but what happens if you train, this is what my clients are doing, is training, I've got them doing it, and they are buggered. they're completely bugging. A few of them can't do it and they leave, but that's fine. But the people that are staying along, they're getting their results. I'll be able to post a few of them at some stage. But they're getting their strength, their results are coming a lot quicker than what's happening, because most trainers, so my programs that I write out aren't your standard 6 to 8 sessions. It's a lot more in depth than that. You will be at the gym for over an hour for the first year. I won't go into the whole lot of it, but it's a lot of hard training the first year, and the second year it's extremely intense. You do get, you build a lot of size, you build a lot of strength, you build a lot of muscle. It's conditioning your body for the future. So once you've got to where you want, you can sort of like utilize it to. Your body's conditioned, so a lot of trainers out there, you've got to change your exercises a lot. There's not much exercises left that I can do to hit my body. I've got a few weak spots that I do work on, which everybody does. You're only as strong as your weakest link, you know. But I do utilise a lot of, I call it conditioning. A lot of people call it conditioning, but I use so many different angles and techniques to condition my body. To the point that you can push it in so many different ways, and it just keeps on clicking over. I still, even myself, I still do fatigue, but I have noticed that over the last couple of years that my strength, it goes up and down, and depending on what you do. So what I do with it is I sort of like set a goal every week, and I make sure, just to keep myself driven, I make sure I clock that goal. You're always going to reach your genetic potential naturally, and I don't recommend going on any of the anabolics or anything like that. Just stay natural, eat your food, protein, creatine, that's all you pretty much need. I do run a few different trial products, but nothing's really worked, so I just stick to just the protein and food and creatine. I do use Ashwagandha, that's alright if you want to talk about that. And Suma root, but you can't get that as much anymore. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, guys, follow me on Instagram. I do a bit more on there, just Metalhead Fitness. And then you've got the music sites. If you're a band out there wanting to get into weightlifting, on the PT for you, so hit the subscribe button down below. Torn from Thorns, yes, that's what it's called, but it's Metalhead Incorporated, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, peace and love, matey. Rockstar Australia. Talk to you soon. Boom.